Hi Keith, great to see you again today. Did some good work in today's session. Just want to highlight a couple of points that we discussed. As we set off, I know over the last few weeks we've been talking quite a bit regarding weight transfer and the spine angle that you should be achieving with your spine leaning backwards away from your target. I know that over the last few weeks we've been discussing as well the amount of sway you've got with your hips to the left hand side during your backswing, which is creating the emphasis that you feel like you're throwing your hips forwards to the right hand side towards your target and transferring that weight. As we discussed, that your hips are just returning back to where they started and the weight isn't transferring to that right hand side, causing an impact with you having a nice vertical spine angle and not having your spine tilting back away from the target. On this occasion, as we take you back into the top of your swing, you can see once again there you've got quite a big movement there with your hips towards the left hand side. As we discussed, trying to keep those hips a little bit more centred during the swing and not swaying them too much will allow you to transfer that weight much better over to your right hand side and get that downward strike and the consistent strike on the golf ball that you're looking for. As we take you now over into impact, you can see the big movement there of your hips sliding over to that right hand side in order for you to try and transfer that weight. Once again on this occasion, your hips have returned back to where they started. You're really trying to get those hips forward and transfer that weight to the right hand side. Your spine angle there, you have got a little bit of a tilt there with your spine away from your target, but again, if you've transferred your weight completely over to that right hand side, that spine angle and that tilt will be a little bit more pronounced, and the striking of your golf ball will be much cleaner. We did discuss also this right arm as you're coming into impact staying connected to your body. When you don't transfer your weight, you're having to compensate for that by swinging your arms, and your arms become a little bit disconnected from your body. See on this occasion, because you've transferred your weight a little bit better, that your right arm has managed to stay connected to your body throughout impact just for a little bit longer. You can see now in the next frame how it's just starting to come away from that body. Okay, so all in all, that shot, that swing's created a nice shot for you. Really working hard on transferring that weight, but once again, you really have to work on the amount of movement you've got to the left hand side during your backswing with your hips, because that's really giving you problems where you're feeling that you're transferring, you're throwing that weight and your hips towards your right hand side, but again the emphasis is just returning back to where they started and the weight's not transferring. So again, if you can work on that during the week, and say if you want to give me a call and pick my brains on anything, just give me a call. You know you've got my number. So you're doing really well, making some good progress, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.